Hey, okay, let's talk some more about ghosting. We've already covered when we've decided, you know what, I'm just done. I'm kind of over it. But we haven't talked yet about when you still want to have a friendship, but you're ghosting someone because you don't want to tell them the truth, actually how you're feeling. Maybe you didn't like something that they did, and you find that that's just not going to work for you. And or maybe you have been lying and pretending and you're ready to go ahead and be honest that maybe, hey, I actually just don't like this thing. I don't like what's been going on. And I've been playing along with it. Okay? So a lot of times the reason we don't do it is we're afraid to harm the friendship. We're afraid to hurt their feelings. But I just want, let's look at it for a second. I want to take it away and look. When a dentist drills into a tooth, is he harming someone or is he hurting them? It's going to hurt a little bit, right? What actually did the harm was the sugar that was on the teeth. Sometimes we've been sugaring up our friendships and not really being honest. And that is actually what does the damage, is not being honest and truthful. They don't have the benefit of loving or leaving the actual real us, because we're trying to manage the information that they have, not give them the opportunity to actually know the truth. So when we notice that, hey, I've been doing this, I want to maintain a connection in my friendship, and I realize that I do that by being honest. That's where true intimacy comes from. Then it's time to have a harder conversation. And what that's going to look like, I'll give you like a 4-part formula. And it's super easy, but what we just need to realize is when we're asking someone, when we're telling someone where we're at, we're just telling them our own preferences. And so we need to be able to give them the opportunity to have that information and then walk away. We need to be able to risk the relationship sometimes. So we can say, I feel blank when blank. Will you blank so that blank? And what that does is it gives us complete ownership of how we're feeling. We're not blaming someone else for our irritation or our annoyance. We've already done the work to come clean, and we're not blaming anymore. As soon as we're blaming, we've taken a helpless position, and we're just not going to do that anymore, right? We're over that. So, and we're also saying exactly what behavior is bothering us. We're not giving our interpretation. We're going to just name the facts. What words did they say? What exact action did they take? Not all the things that we're making it mean about them or about us or our relationship. We're just setting down the facts. Then we're giving them a possible solution. And then we're offering another way, like, I'm just so that I don't feel so confused, or I don't feel, whatever, but we're still owning it. So if you want that formula again, I feel blank when you blank. Will you blank so that blank? That may look like so there isn't resentment in our relationship, so that I can understand more about what's going on, or what you need or what I need, so that I can be more honest and feel like I have more a part in the relationship. Those kinds of things. But also remember that the way people choose to think about what we're saying is what's going to create the feeling that follows. And I'll share more about this later in the week, things that I've worked through as I go through this. But the really important thing is going to be that you walk away feeling good about how you showed up, that you can say, hey, I was honest, I was respectful, I spoke my truth, and things like that. We don't ever want to base our decision on that went really well or that went terrible on how someone else reacts, because then we're on their emotional roller coaster. We don't want to be reactive anymore. We want to be intentional. This is how to be intentional about having a conversation that's truthful. So I hope it helps. It is not the easy way. Ghosting is the easy way. If you want the easy way, ghost. But if you want the way that feels better inside, because a lot of times we don't want to be unkind, but actually, is ghosting really kind? Is that a kind thing to do? Do they usually make up stories that have to do with, making them seem unlikable, unacceptable, rejected. I found that that's usually the case. If someone gets ghosted, they make it mean a lot of things about them. This way we get to just be 100% honest and realize it's just about our preferences. They are totally 100% lovable, acceptable. This is just what I'm going to ask for as a favor. And we don't have to hang our happiness on them saying yes, but at least they have the opportunity of knowing how we feel. Okay, good luck. Be brave.